The old iron lighthouse casts a rotating beam across the dark Atlantic Sea. A faithful guardian guiding maritime travelers back to where they ought to be. I stand upon the wooden pier, breathing the salty maritime atmosphere, watching the distant cargo ships slowly drop anchor as they draw near. My sailboat glides smoothly past the rocky breakwater boundary line, following the crimson and emerald markers that indicate safety divine. After months of exploring treacherous global currents and uncharted space, I'm finally returning to the comfort and sanctuary of your sweet embrace. The coastal beacons illuminate the final stretch of our aquatic journey, providing a peaceful resolution to our exhausting geographical turning, bringing us back to the stable ground where our roots can firmly anchor, guided back home by the reassurance of these familiar harbor lights, ending the long, terrifying solitude of our separate maritime nights. The anchor drops deep into the fertile mud of the peaceful bay as the gentle coastal current washes our global exhaustion completely away. I've survived fierce hurricanes near the unpredictable Cape of Good Hope, felt the terrifying power of massive waves testing my vessel's rope. But no oceanic triumph matches the profound relief I experience now as I step onto the stable dock and fulfill my silent homecoming vow. I secure the thick hemp lines to the iron cleats with absolute precision, celebrating the beautiful reality that replaces my long-distance vision. We don't need to roam the wide planet searching for a hidden treasure chest, when this quiet coastal village offers the ultimate spiritual rest. The coastal beacons illuminate the final stretch of our aquatic journey, providing a peaceful resolution to our exhausting geographical turning, bringing us back to the stable ground where our roots can firmly anchor, guided back home by the reassurance of these familiar harbor lights, ending the long, terrifying solitude of our separate maritime nights. The anchor drops deep into the fertile mud of the peaceful bay as a gentle coastal current washes our global exhaustion completely away. A beautiful geographic spot free from constant migratory frustration. We can dismantle the sails and let the engine completely cool down. Tonight we are just two grateful citizens of this quiet coastal town, safe on the shore, roaming no more. The voyage is done, a new life begun, guided back home by the reassurance reassurance of these familiar harbor lights, and in the long, terrifying solitude of our separate maritime nights, the anchor drops deep into the fertile mud of the peaceful bay as the gentle coastal current washes our global exhaustion completely away. Harbor lights shining so clear, knowing that you are finally here. Welcome home. I stand at the edge of the canyon, calling out your name, but the mountain only returns a sound that feels exactly the same. A lingering vibration from a conversation we had yesteryear, a haunting reminder of a proximity that used to be so near. Across the foggy valley, I listen to the fading acoustic sound, searching for the physical footprints we left upon this ground. Time has stretched the distance between our separate shores, leaving me with nothing but the memory of what was once yours. The geography of our separation is vast, rugged and deep, guarding the ancient secrets that our spirits promise to keep as we try to bridge the chasm while the world is fast asleep. Listening closely to the remnants of a distant echo in the wind, a fragile sonic thread connecting the places where we sin. Though the chapters have closed and the book is placed on the shelf, your resonance remains an inseparable part of my internal self. I travel to the northern wilderness to escape the heavy regret, believing that a change of climate would help my mind forget. But the howling of the timber wolves carries your exact vocal tone, reminding me that a man can never truly be completely alone. I trace the ivory keys, playing the chords you taught me to execute, though the strings inside the piano have grown old and mostly mute. A subtle harmonic frequency still lingers within the wooden frame, a beautiful ghost that refuses to abandon its original claim. The geography of our separation is vast, rugged and deep, guarding the ancient secrets that our spirits promise to keep as we try to bridge the chasm while the world is fast asleep. Listening closely to the remnants of a distant echo in the wind, a fragile sonic thread connecting the places where we sin. Though the chapters have closed and the book is placed on the shelf, your resonance remains an inseparable part of my internal self. across the great sea. The sound is small, but it survives it all. Listening closely to the remnants of a distant echo in the wind, a fragile sonic thread connecting the places where we sinned. Though the chapters have closed and the book is placed on the shelf, your resonance remains an inseparable part of mine internal self, a distant echo fading away into space, leaving a beautiful permanent trace. Still hearing your voice. Sunlight sparkles like diamonds across the turquoise lake, a beautiful reality replacing the nightmares we used to make. I'm lounging on the wooden porch, barefoot and entirely free, watching the emerald leaves dance on the weeping willow tree. I threw my heavy winter overcoat into the back of the closet floor, unlocking the rusty latch on the ocean-facing screen door. The scent of salt water and blossoming jasmine fills the afternoon air, erasing the remaining traces of our accumulated sorrow and care. The season of warmth has finally arrived to heal our skin. Open up the windows, letting the fresh inspiration come in. A beautiful chapter is about to organically begin. Blowing through our lives is a refreshing summer breeze, carrying our worries away, far beyond the coconut trees. A gentle acoustic melody soaring underneath the clear blue sky. We are weightless as feathers, watching the troubles pass us by. I spent too many years trapped inside a frozen, cynical mind, believing that happiness was a treasure I could never find. But your radiant smile melted the stubborn glacier in my soul, bringing back the vibrant colors, making my perspective whole. We pack a picnic basket with fresh fruit and chilled white wine, strolling down the sandy shoreline where the tides intertwine. Your laughter is a melody sweeter than any radio hit song, a reassuring confirmation that this is exactly where we belong. The season of warmth has finally arrived to heal our skin. Open up the windows, letting the fresh inspiration come in. A beautiful chapter is about to organically begin. Blowing through our lives is a refreshing summer breeze, carrying our worries away, far beyond the coconut trees. A gentle acoustic melody soaring underneath the clear blue sky. We are weightless as feathers, watching the troubles pass us by. take it real slow. Soak in the sun. We've only just begun. Blowing through our lives is a refreshing summer breeze, carrying our worries away, far beyond the coconut trees. A gentle acoustic melody soaring underneath the clear blue sky. We are weightless as feathers, watching the troubles pass us by. Summer breeze, whispering through the grass. May this beautiful feeling forever last. You just breathe it in. Beneath the city streets, hidden from the public view, a subterranean network carries messages from me to you. A raw metal thread humming with a frantic electric current, defying the concrete barriers, an unstoppable deterrent.
I'm holding the receiver, listening to the static hiss, trying to bridge the distance, remembering your kiss.
An old-fashioned connection in a modern digital age. Two analog spirits trapped inside a high-tech cage. The signals are traveling through the dark, damp earth, giving our long-distance devotion a brand new birth, transmitting the frequency of our undeniable worth. Bound together by a strand of red copper wire, conducting the heat of our unquenchable desire. Though miles of wilderness divide our physical space, the electricity keeps us locked in a permanent embrace.
I can hear the rhythm of your breathing through the light, synchronizing perfectly with the frantic pulse of mine. They can tear down the towers and cut the modern cable, but our rustic connection remains completely stable. Your voice travels like a lightning bolt through the dark,
ignited in my chest a brilliant everlasting spark. We don't need satellites orbiting the outer space, when this simple metal thread can conjure your face. The signals are traveling through the dark, damp earth, giving our long-distance devotion a brand new birth, transmitting the frequency of our undeniable worth. Bound together by a strand of red copper wire, conducting the heat of our unquenchable desire. Though miles of wilderness divide our physical space, the electricity keeps us locked in a permanent embrace. Let the voltage spike, let the amplifiers blow. Not
making us entirely whole. Hear the hum, the message will come. Stay on the line, everything is fine. Bound together by a strand of red copper wire, conducting the heat of our unquenchable desire. Though miles of wilderness divide our physical space, the electricity keeps us locked in a permanent embrace. Copper wire, keeping us connected, just like we expected. Don't hang up. Dum 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 dum. Dawn peeks through the blinds, casting a pale yellow line across the breakfast table, where our paths intertwine. A white porcelain mug sits untouched between our hands, a silent monument to our crumbling, unspoken plans. I stare at the dark liquid, watching the steam disappear, leaving behind a bit of film, mirroring my deepest fear. We used to talk for hours while the brew was piping hot. Now we are trapped in a silence that time forgot. The warmth has evaporated from this sacred morning routine, leaving us stranded in a dull, predictable machine, staring at the remnants of what we used to mean. Left with nothing but cold coffee and a pocket full of sighs, looking at the world through two exhausted empty eyes. The caffeine can't wake up a love that has gone to sleep, leaving us with promises we no longer wish to keep. I remember the diner where we first locked eyes, ordering breakfast specials under neon blue skies. The world was vibrant, the coffee was cheap and strong. We never anticipated anything could go so wrong. Now we sit in this expensive kitchen, completely alone. Our conversations have taken on a frozen tone. We pour more sugar, trying to mask the bitter taste of all these precious years we allowed to go to waste. The warmth has evaporated from this sacred morning routine, leaving us stranded in a dull, predictable machine. the remnants of what we used to mean. Left with nothing but cold coffee and a pocket full of sighs, looking at the world through two exhausted, empty eyes. The caffeine can't wake up a love that has gone to sleep, leaving us with promises we no longer wish to keep. To the kitchen sink, take a step back from the edge, and finally think, is there a way to reheat the fire we used to share? Or are we just ghosts trapped in a cycle of despair? It's getting cold, we are growing old. The flavors died, nothing left inside. Left with nothing but cold coffee and a pocket full of sighs, looking at the world through two exhausted, empty eyes. The caffeine can't wake up a love that has gone to sleep, leaving us with promises we no longer wish to keep. Cold coffee, pouring it down the drain, and then the quiet pain, time to walk away. Fluorescent artificial illumination reflects off the damp asphalt pavement, a nocturnal maze of concrete where the restless find entertainment. I lean against the brick facade of a subterranean jazz cabaret, watching the colorful evening traffic wash the daylight away.
My silhouette expands against the billboard advertisement sign, a lonely figure tracking a destination that isn't mine.
The metropolis breathes a heavy mixture of exhaust and perfume, as we seek a small sanctuary inside this crowded electric room. The city creates a complex grid of superficial interaction, drowning our authentic desires in a wave of endless distraction. Yeah, sudden collision provides a powerful private attraction, dancing together amidst these flickering neon shadows tonight, finding a moment of truth beneath the artificial purple light. Though the skyscraper our exhausted collective soul.
I watch the reflections distorting inside your glass of gin, wondering what kind of chaotic game we are about to begin.
The synthesizer mimics the sound of a distant ambulance siren, while my fingers navigate the frets of this old electric siren.
Your gaze pierces through the artificial haze of the cocktail lounge,
a genuine connection that a lonely person would spend a lifetime to scrounge. We don't need the validation of the fashionable high society crowd, when this quiet understanding speaks so beautifully and loud. The city creates a complex grid of superficial interaction, drowning our authentic desires in a wave of endless distraction. Yet our sudden collision provides a powerful private attraction, dancing together amidst these flickering neon shadows tonight, finding the moment of truth beneath the artificial purple light. Though the skyscraper canyons attempt to swallow our identity whole, this underground frequency rejuvenates our exhausted collective soul. Let the main power grid collapse, let the grid go completely dark. We've constructed our own generator from a single emotion spark. No architecture can contain the magnitude of what we feel when the synthetic world dissolves and reveals what is truly real. Flickering lights in the middle of city nights, hold on tight, we'll be alright. Dancing together amidst these flickering neon shadows tonight, finding a moment of truth beneath the artificial purple light. Though the skyscraper canyons attempt to swallow our identity whole, this underground frequency rejuvenates our exhausted collective soul. Neon shadows painting the midnight street where our lonely realities finally meet. Just let them fade. static electric current, defying the concrete barriers, an unstoppable deterrent.
I'm holding the receiver, listening to the static hiss, trying to bridge the distance, remembering your kiss. An old-fashioned connection in a modern digital age. Two analog spirits trapped inside a high-tech cage. The signals are traveling through the dark, damp earth, giving our long-distance devotion a brand new birth, transmitting the frequency of our undeniable worth, bound together by a strand of red copper wire, conducting the heat of our unquenchable desire. Though miles of wilderness divide our physical space, the electricity keeps us locked in a permanent embrace. I can hear the rhythm of your breathing through the line, synchronizing perfectly with the frantic pulse of mine. They can tear down the towers and cut the modern cable, but our rustic connection remains completely stable. Your voice travels like a lightning bolt through the dark, igniting in my chest a brilliant, everlasting spark. We don't need satellites orbiting the outer space when this simple metal thread can conjure your face. The signals are traveling through the dark, damp earth, giving our long-distance devotion a brand new birth, transmitting the frequency of our undeniable worth, bound together by a strand of red copper wire, conducting the heat of our unquenchable desire. Though miles of wilderness divide our physical space, the electricity keeps us locked in a permanent embrace. Hear the hum, the message will come. Stay on the line, everything is fine. Bound together by a strand of red copper wire, conducting the heat of our unquenchable desire. Though miles of wilderness divide our physical space, the electricity keeps us locked in a permanent embrace. Copper wire, yeah, keeping us connected. Copper wire, just like we expected. Don't hang up. Don't.
flown, chasing the last light of day. I watched the barometer dropping through the kitchen glass, waiting for this illumined shadow to finally pass.
Got a flashlight, a radio, and an old woolen coat, checking the dark lines on my battered wooden boat. The wind is shifting north, howling a vicious tune, swallowing the remaining sliver of the autumn moon. Nature is preparing for a magnificent, chaotic display, washing the dust of the summer months completely away. There is no escape from the elements, heading our way underneath these stormy skies. We find our final retreat, where the crashing waves and the driving rain meet. Let the lightning flash and the thunder rattle the floor. We are safer together than we ever were before. I've navigated rough waters across the Atlantic track, felt the spray of the ocean trying to break my back. But nothing compares to the tempest inside your mind, the most beautiful danger I could ever hope to find. Oh, the power lines flicker, plunging us into total night, but the warmth of your embrace is an eternal light. We don't need electricity or an artificial spark when our love can illuminate the deepest dark. Nature is preparing for a magnificent, chaotic display, washing the dust of the summer months completely away. There is no escape from the elements, heading our way underneath these stormy skies. We find our final retreat, where the crashing waves and the driving rain meet. Let the lightning flash and the thunder rattle the floor. We are safer together than we ever were before. Let the gale force winds tear the old shingles off the roof. Our love doesn't require any further structural proof. We can survive the wreckage, we can rebuild the wall, standing tall together through the fiercest squall. Listen to the rain beat, our hearts keep the same beat. Let the tempest roar right outside our door. Underneath these stormy skies, we find our final retreat, where the crashing waves and the driving rain meet. Let the lightning flash and the thunder rattle the
sparkles like diamonds across the turquoise lake. A beautiful reality replacing the nightmares we used to make. I'm lounging on the wooden porch, barefoot and entirely free, watching the emerald leaves dance on the weeping willow tree.
I threw my heavy winter overcoat into the back of the closet floor, unlocking the rusty latch on the ocean-facing screen door. The scent of salt water and blossoming jasmine fills the afternoon air, erasing the remaining traces of our accumulated sorrow and care. The season of warmth has finally arrived to heal our skin, opening up the windows, letting the fresh inspiration come in. A beautiful chapter is about to organically begin. Blowing through our lives is a refreshing summer breeze, carrying our worries away far beyond the coconut trees. A gentle acoustic melody soaring underneath the clear blue sky. We are weightless as feathers, watching the troubles pass us by. I spent too many years trapped inside a frozen, cynical mind, believing that happiness was a treasure I could never find.
But your radiant smile melted the stubborn glacier in my soul, bringing back the vibrant colors, making my perspective whole.
We pack a picnic basket
with fresh fruit and chilled white wine,
strolling down the sandy shoreline
where the tides intertwine. Your laughter is a melody sweeter than any radio hit song, a reassuring confirmation that this is exactly where we belong. The season of warmth has finally arrived to heal our skin, opening up the windows, letting the fresh inspiration come in. A beautiful chapter is about to organically begin. Blowing through our lives is a refreshing summer breeze, carrying our worries away far beyond the coconut trees. A gentle acoustic melody soaring underneath the clear blue sky. We are weightless as feathers, watching the troubles pass us by. Let the temperature rise, we got shade beneath the canopy,
living our lives
with absolute simplicity and autonomy.
no schedules to rush,
No deadlines hanging over our heads,
just enjoying this
beautiful paradise instead.
Feel the wind blow,
Take it real slow,
soak in the sun.
we've only just begun. Blowing through our lives is a refreshing summer breeze, carrying our worries away far beyond the coconut trees. A gentle acoustic melody soaring underneath the clear blue sky. We are weightless as feathers, watching the troubles pass us by. Summer breeze whispering through the grass.
May this beautiful feeling forever last.
Yeah, just breathe in. No permanent address listed inside my tattered leather book. Just a collection of panoramas that my wandering eyes took. I pack light, carry nothing but a melody inside my chest, refusing the predictable comfort of a traditional nest. My boots are scuffed from exploring the gravel paths of Europe's edge. I slept on mountain peaks and beneath the crumbling castle ledge. Society offers a blueprint for a quiet, sedentary life, but I prefer the unpredictable wind, the creative struggle and strife. We are the architects of an unconventional, nomadic design, crossing invisible borders, where our independent paths align, trading security for a glimpse of the transcendent divine. Guided by nothing but the instincts of a vagabond soul, refusing to let the modern establishment take total control. We find our citizenship within the chords of a traveling song. Roaming through the wilderness is exactly where we belong.
I met wealthy merchants who owned towers made of polished stone, yet they spent the miserable evening sitting completely alone. They accumulated fortunes but lost their capacity to feel, forgetting the simple magic of an organic campfire meal. Your laughter has the texture of a wild forest trail, telling stories of survival through a fierce winter gale. We don't need titles, deeds, or a fancy gilded frame when the open horizon remembers our authentic name. We are the architects of an unconventional, nomadic design, crossing invisible borders, where our independent paths align, trading security for a glimpse of the transcendent divine. Guided by nothing but the instincts of a vagabond soul, refusing to let the modern establishment take total control. We find our citizenship within the chords of a traveling song. Roaming through the wilderness is exactly where we belong. And if the trail disappears beneath a blanket of leaves, we'll follow the alignment that the constellation weaves. No maps can capture the geometry of where we want to go, when our inner compass understands what the maps can never know. Keep walking on until the night is gone. No walls to bind, leave everything behind. Guided by nothing but the instincts of a vagabond soul, refusing to let the modern establishment take total control. We find our citizenship within the chords of a traveling song. Roaming through the wilderness is exactly where we belong. Vagabond soul, keep moving with the breeze, past the hills and across the 7 seas. Just keep roaming.
Heavy air hangs low over the sleepy harbor bay. The gulls are flown, chasing the last light of day. I watch the barometer dropping through the kitchen glass, waiting for this looming shadow to finally pass.
Got a flashlight, a radio, and an old woolen coat, checking the dock lines on my
Battered wooden boat.
The wind is shifting north,
Howling a vicious tune,
swallowing the remaining
sliver of the autumn moon. Nature is preparing for a magnificent chaotic display, washing the dust of the summer months completely away.
There is no escape from the elements heading our way.
Underneath these stormy skies, we find our final retreat, where the crashing waves in
the driving rain meet.
Let the lightning flash and the thunder rattle the floor. We are safer together than we ever were before.
I've navigated rough waters across the Atlantic track,
Felt the spray of the ocean trying to break my back,
but nothing compares
to the tempest inside your mind.
the most beautiful danger
I could ever hope to find.
The power lines flicker,
Plunging us into total night,
but the warmth of your embrace
is an internal light. We don't need electricity or an artificial spark when our love can illuminate the deepest dark. Nature is preparing for a magnificent chaotic display, washing the dust of the summer months completely away. There is no escape from the elements heading our way. Underneath these stormy skies, we find our final retreat, where the crashing waves and the driving rain meet. Let the lightning flash and the thunder rattle the floor. We are safer together than we ever were before.
Let the gale force winds tear the old shingles off the roof.
Our love doesn't require any further structural proof.
We can survive the wreckage,
We can rebuild the wall,
standing tall
together through the fiercest squall.
Listen to the rain beat,
Our hearts keep the same beat.
let the tempest roar.
Right outside our door,
shadow the floor.
We are safer together than we ever were before. Stormy skies fading into the dawn. The worst of the weather is gone. Yeah, we made it through. Dim lighting overhead, haze floating through the crowded pub. A late night sanctuary away from the daily corporate hub. The saxophone player is leaning against the brick veneer, blowing a sultry phrase that chases away every inhibition and fear.
I'm sitting in the corner booth, watching the incense spiral high, sipping a tumbler of scotch, catching your mysterious eye. The drummer drops a syncopated beat that captures my feet, an irresistible invitation, making our separate paths meet. The atmosphere is thick with anticipation and expensive cologne, a sacred playground where nobody has to spend the evening alone. We are melting into the tempo, entering a hypnotic zone, caught up inside this infectious smoky groove tonight, where the boundaries blur beneath the purple velvet light. Let the rhythm dictate exactly how our bodies should sway. We are leaving the rigid structure of the world far away. Far away. I've played in grand concert halls across
The European continent,
but nothing matches this basement
club's organic element.
Your hips move like water
Flowing down a mountain stream,
turning this
casual encounter into an everlasting dream. The electric keyboard plays a cascading jazz progression so fine, sending a delicious shiver straight down my sensitive spine. We don't need a formal introduction or a complicated phrase when our synchronized movement speaks through the aromatic haze. The atmosphere is thick with anticipation and expensive cologne, a sacred playground where nobody has to spend the evening alone. We are melting into the tempo, entering a hypnotic zone, caught up inside this infectious smoky groove tonight, the groove tight. On through the night, caught up inside this infectious smoky groove tonight, where the boundaries blur beneath the purple velvet light. Let the rhythm dictate exactly how our bodies should sway. We are leaving the rigid structure of the world far away. Smoky groove, keeping us moving, our spirits improving. Just let it flow, slow, slow, slow. Left out in the backyard, abandoned to the autumn sleet, like an old iron gate overlooking a deserted town street. The crimson oxidation flakes off beneath my gentle touch, a fragile mechanism that I used to feel and love too much. I've been locked away in a damp, forgotten cellar chest, hiding every vulnerability beneath a scarred protective vest. The gears are frozen solid, gummed up by decades of neglect, refusing to acknowledge the emotional damage we collect. But a drop of lubricating kindness can make the metal move, forcing our rigid defense back into a flexible vintage groove, breaking the stiff corrosion that we no longer need to prove. Beating inside this chest is a stubborn, rusty heart, trying to find a way to make a brand new engine start. Though the joints are stiff and the polish has faded away, the ancient iron will find its rhythm again today. I used to think my machinery was permanently broken down, a useless piece of scrap metal scattered on the edge of town. But your warm embrace acts like a blast of pure refinery heat, melting the frozen anxiety, making my pulse complete. We don't need a shiny chrome finish or a flawless silver sheen to function beautifully within this wild, unpredictable scene. Our scars are just proof of the heavy storms we survived, a testament to the miraculous way our devotion arrived. But a drop of lubricating kindness can make the metal move, forcing our rigid defense back into a flexible vintage groove, breaking the stiff corrosion that we no longer need to prove. Beating inside this chest is a stubborn, rusty heart, trying to find a way to make a brand new engine start. Though the joints are stiff and the polish has faded away, the ancient iron will find its rhythm you from the transformative power of grace when you look directly into your companion's honest face. Hear the creak, the language we speak is turning again. Goodbye to the pain. I'm beating inside this chest. Here's a stubborn, rusty heart, trying to find a way to make a brand new engine start. Though the joints are stiff and the polish has faded away, the ancient iron will find its rhythm again today. The rusty heart still ticking loud, standing tall and standing proud. Yeah, let it be. Midnight drapes across the bedroom floor like a heavy shroud of silk. You are sipping black coffee, I am pouring a glass of organic milk. The jazz radio station is playing a melancholy trumpet tune from long ago, creating a cinematic backdrop as the shadows on the ceiling slowly grow. Your touch feels softer than the fabric of a Royal Theatre curtain. In a chaotic universe, this intimate connection is the only thing certain. I've strung melodies for kings, queens, and a million faceless crowds, but your love is the only power capable of dispersing my stormy clouds. We are weaving a complex tapestry out of our shared emotional scars, finding a strange kind of comfort underneath these indifferent stars, allowing our defenses to dissolve behind these invisible prison bars, drowned in the velvet blues, wrapped in a blanket of exquisite indigo. Let the nocturnal symphony guide the direction where our spirits flow, a seamless fusion of a weeping guitar and a grand piano's gentle cry. We are floating through the twilight, wave goodbye to the world outside. I used to believe that pain was the only true catalyst for art, that a songwriter must always possess a permanently broken heart. But your sophisticated grace taught me a completely different theme, showing me that peace can be found within an elegant shared dream. The texture of your voice coats my mind like a warm, soothing balm, guiding my anxious thoughts toward an unprecedented, beautiful calm. We don't need to shout our devotion to the judgmental world outside, when our silent understanding is a sanctuary where truth can reside. We are weaving a complex tapestry so smooth, so deep. Before we drift off to sleep, feel the velvet texture touch your soul. We are finally whole, drowned in the velvet blues, wrapped in a blanket of exquisite indigo. Let the nocturnal symphony guide the direction where our spirits float. A seamless fusion of a weeping guitar and a grand piano's gentle cry. We are floating through the twilight, wave goodbye to the world outside. Velvet blues wrapping us tight into the quiet night. Sleep now, my love. The late afternoon sun dips below the western mountain peak, casting a magnificent saffron illumination upon everything we seek. I sit on the hilltop, watching the long shadows stretch across the lawn, feeling a deep gratitude for the beautiful path we are currently on.
The harsh glare of the midday stress
Has completely expired,
replaced by a comfort and warmth
that leaves our spirits inspired.
I open up my vintage instrument case, catching the radiant ray,
An exquisite sonic celebration to conclude this memorable day.
the daylight is performing its final spectacular curtain call,
Spilling a river of liquid gold
across the canyon wall. We feel the internal elevation as the beautiful moment takes hold,
basking together inside
the perfection of this golden hour,
witnessing the quiet majesty
of nature's transformative power.
timeless melodies
Soaring high into the warm twilight sky, we watch the historical sorrows
gracefully pass us by.
I performed under a million synthetic
Stadium halogen lamps
spent freezing nights in uncomfortable,
muddy backstage camps,
but no theatrical production matches this organic celestial display,
turning our simple human connection into a sacred, immortal highway. The gentle breeze carries the sweet fragrance of blossoming clover, and reassuring confirmation that our long spiritual winter is finally over. Your hand rests upon my shoulder, completely steady and strong, providing the absolute reassurance that this is where I belong. The daylight is performing its final spectacular curtain call, spilling a river of liquid gold across the canyon wall. We feel the internal elevation as the beautiful moment takes hold, basking together inside the perfection of this golden hour, witnessing the quiet majesty of nature's transformative power. Timeless melodies soaring high into See the sun sink on the majestic brink. The light is so pure, our future is sure. Basking together inside the perfection of this golden hour, witnessing the quiet majesty of nature's transformative power. Timeless melodies soaring high into the warm twilight sky. We watch the historical sorrows gracefully pass us by. Golden hour, painting our lives with brilliant grace, leaving a beautiful permanent smile upon your face as the stars appear.